Yeah, the book in question was published by Owens back in 2017. Owens says he wrote this book about his childhood growing up in the Deep South and the parallels he sees in current politics. Thumbing through the pages of his book,
it highlights the problem we're having with things like NAACP that was started by the radical left.
Burgess Owens says in his book, all the footnotes are there.
If you look through it, everything is sourced. Now, they might not like the source, but everything is sourced.
Owens is referring to Media Matters, who published an article claiming he plagiarized multiple passages in his book. The article claims Owens lifted text verbatim without crediting the original work or adding an end note. The article has graphics showing Owens's book versus the sources like Wikipedia.
The true sense of the word from plagiarism is that you lift somebody's work without making any attempt to cite where you pulled your sources from. Burgess Owens has made every attempt, and my company has made every attempt to make sure we clearly sourced where the work was coming from.
Anthony Zaccardi has been with Post Hill Press publisher for 7 years. They've worked with Owens on both of his books. Zaccardi says their company publishes 150 to 200 books every year. This is the first time they've ever been accused of plagiarizing.
But if we want to get into a discussion about quotations, this just goes to prove this is a political hit job 101.
A spokesman for Representative Ben McAdams, the incumbent running against Owens for Congress, said in a statement, at the end of the day, integrity matters, and it's up to Burgess Owens to answer for the plagiarism and to take responsibility for his conduct and his actions.
And plagiarism is a pretty big word. I mean, you have to understand where we're going with this. We're not talking about mistakes. They're talking about stealing people's thoughts and words.
Owens returned from Washington, D.C. last night, where he recorded his speech for the Republican National Convention, which will air tonight. Live in the newsroom, Aaron Cox, Fox 13 News, Utah.